Abusia yema obibi akwaba aha Pinax TV. Mene wo kase de the former president of Ghana, His Excellency John Ajekum Kufuor. Sabre identi ya abeto ya puno so netre mu se wodi nsem ato the former president Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo nim concerning enema bi a waye Ghana fo aka ho asema bebre na hwe ni mu kwan no nanso ye hu se wo ye no amanfo chema se say dem John Ajekum Kufuor wants to set the ball rolling until said the right thing has to be done. And no any day is answer what jabas body pa edi free a party no encore for a honum just said this is a good step. Now Yenkotie said a vice president, the former president John Ajekum Kufuor what this answer way to try by
so what reflects your concerns about what the party is or where the party is at this time?
Yeah, they do. And actually, he's right. But the answers are, of course, in plain view. That we governed recklessly and corruptly. We were incompetent. There was impunity. And when the government started going off the rails, there were too many people blinded by power. So people decided to look the other way. And the electorate delivered the verdict because they were unhappy. And it is actually something we should commend them for. And our reforms should aim at bringing back home the Mahama voters. 20% of Mahama's voters were MPP members who went to the polling booths and voted for him. Some couldn't bring themselves to vote for him, so they stayed at home. All those people must come back. And we are not entitled to their votes. We need to get them with good policies and good ideas. And Mr. President Kufuor, I have heard through the grapevine that your advice was that the party, particularly the former president, must apologize to Ghanaians for our bad governance. I said that in total.
You've heard from the grapevine that the former president, John Ajekum Kufuor, recommended that Nana Akufo-Addo should apologize to the nation.
Yes.
For what?
And I think it is a very good idea. We the last 8 years, we failed Ghanaians, and we failed our tradition, and we failed our history. The MPP
Abusia for and Sama Yokote, if you one of the party faithfuls, our NPP Amanyokunimu, and I watch you say, what say? I what they want to what say, you see a mampany that actually say, it was an Akufo-Addo, or yet Nyamebia, a sefata, and no any day. Chris Yama Kwaba, Evambra Studios, I say. Yeah, so boy you more than so yeti Kufuor din yeti Akufo-Addo din what is actually going on?
Yes, so unsa yatina ha kan da say the NPP trying to mobilize or put themselves together now it entails a lot. And oh she bibia you start with the basics. The most important things here also shall say I will say you put all of them together and then you use them. But one thing that we've seen is now the flag bearer aspirants no mokasa bebre, but said your kind or say your kind June Senka former president Akufo-Addo all apologize, and I think Dr. Kobna Arthur Kennedy and yes or kind say what say former president Kufuor wakatre former president Akufo-Addo say uncle unpack Ghana for actual with the hardships any the way our more really abino economic hardships, the kind of impunity, the disrespect who say omode ma Ghanaians no, and no say who say the party was very incompetent. That is what he was saying. He said omo party no mo ba no omo they were very incompetent. Okay. And I mean they should go ahead and then apologize. And he feels that it is a step in the right direction coming from President Kufuor to Nana Addo say omunko anase Nana Addo empa Ghana for Acho.
And do you think say it is a good thing and I say ebeboa NPP amanyokunu?
Yes, so ebi mo be hu say Odinka kasa first no ne kasa mo no medinka kasa we have people who are speaking for the party.
Okay.
And we have people our kasa we feel like say they are speaking for themselves.
Okay.
Now with what President KUFUOR has said, no, it's a good thing. I mean, I was saying because enyemo party for nkwa. Okay, thank you to Onomokona is geared towards party members, party faithfuls. Some of Betty say so we didn't but we are putting ourselves together and come back stronger.
Okay.
But now to the entire Ghanaian citizenry, what are you telling them as a party? And it has to come from the leader who was once the leader of the party, Aomodi Edi or Mineso.
Okay.
Yes.
Now looking at the former president Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, he's been the president of Ghanaians for 8 years. I mean, Kufuor is not the first person saying say Yempa Ghana Fuacho. Do you think say he would really apologize to Ghanaians?
A bad thing. The entire make us a bad thing is the moment President Akufo-Addo be bonting, abe say or Pagana Fuacho for for the past 8 years now. It is going to affect Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Or
Pachowa.
It will affect Bawumia.
It will affect Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
In
a way.
Okay.
In a way, sir, he was part of the government. Unless, one, I don't see Akufo-Addo coming out to apologize. Unless Oba, he said Bawumia pushy blame no to his boss no. Or Jitum sa say yes indeed. Me and I'm a man we in SCC. And first of all, you need to obey patcho. But so be patch all there unless or Jitum say me na am ye leader, me na am ye driver, and I win in SCC. And yes, sir, it will go against Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And said I I don't really see former president Nana Addo so be wanting say obe pagana for you say. I mean, it been see that. Well, we've seen Mahama in 2016. Obe Kasai at the point he was crying. Who said your last 4 years up to 2016 I mean, I don't see Akufo-Addo doing the same thing. It is obeying so there, and he also did as a leader says hard time on a day and yes, going into 31st January election now, internal election, it is going to affect Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
But do you think at this point, Ghana for you hear any apologies from the NPP or Akufo-Addo as a whole?
Yes, it is very necessary. Enkechi. Do you understand? Enkechi. We still have some other voters are money to tell her they are buying. Yes, the current NDC government is Omunya praises Bibri. But we still have other people who are many to they are buying. Do you understand? You start gaining Ghanaian citizens, no, you start gaining their trust. You start gaining some kind of favor from them right from scratch. And to be a patch on now you to say in the course and now this gives some kind of favor be on behalf of Omo who is a flag bearership position, and then the entire NPP as a whole. Okay,
so if Ghanaians are really willing, say change say Ombabe Pachawa, on a scale of 100%, how positive would that be to the NPP about the apologies? Ombe Pachawa bit me a Ghana for journey towards NPP.
Yes, and I make us say we have some voters and now we have some citizens in Ghana. Me party they are just watching what you are doing. So what the market will be banner be affected the business kakrebia now I told dream home. Okay. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Say who be biasa ebesa to Ghana for you say the next MPP government will still come and rule us like they did in the past 8 years. Okay. Okay, they've realized their mistakes and we see said they won't come and repeat it again. And that will really add, it will be a plus for the MPP going into the 2028 elections.
Okay. But do you agree with people that say and Sema President former president John Agyekum Kufuor de abetu dwano, it's all geared towards peace and unity in the party.
Of course, you know, he serves as a father. As of now, no. Unze maybe obekasa ma make say said the okasa idi as he's speaking for Baumia.
Yeah.
So said the OC kasa ya make say in the events where Nanado will come out and apologize, ebe kweti ya Baumia no, unless he agrees and accepts the form so as a leader or jitumudia, then fine. And at that first part, you say he's speaking for Baumia, but at this point, Obibe Hune said he's speaking against the past governments of which Dr. Mahmoud Baumia was part. So he's there as a father figure. He's speaking for both the party and then the flag bearers of Moba. So it is a call to unity. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And he as a father figure, no, he's trying to just put the money together and go and face 2028.
But why do you think that this time around Kufuor is or interfere or the whole MPP saga nimu? Because Dan Obekasa say you just mentioned, and right now too we are hearing this. Why do you think Anaso defeat your community and he's getting so much involved?
You see, the 2024 defeat na Ekoma NPP no. Defeat Nessie, but the aftermath, no, it is getting worse. Do you understand? It is getting worse. From the camp of Kennedy and a Baumia camp, no. I mean, it is getting worse. They are now trying to put more divisions in the party.
Okay.
Do you understand? And see, it was by our governance were incompetent. Said Dr. Kobnata Kennedy, because a party now Ghana for to abetiaomo. Yet to abani we we expect they put themselves together, but see a crown of muchiche more. Inti se wa memuntem no ni omo ama mekasa. I mean, we'll see say omobekwa by 2028. Inti say sa flag bearership election no oma anya in terms said any kana ke bedu 2027, 26, 27 there. Ebi ana party no match ma be a move for every party nimko.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. So na chese abusia ye chema your mampeni, the former president of the land, John Agyekum Kufuor, Ninsema wode abetu monten so no. It's quite good ena ebeboa amanyuku MPP the rest of the candidates are womo epese womo edi amanyuku no enim yebekoswa ama yeni edisa ensem we echebepem yebema update ewo ho.